What's the strangest punishment that actually worked during basic? Week 3. Private Cody Whitmore couldn't stop talking. Not just regular talking. Constant narration of everything happening around him. Drill sergeant's walking this way, looks angry. Someone's getting smoked. Our drill sergeant, Sergeant First Class Nolan Webb, tried everything. Push-ups, flutter kicks, wall sits. Nothing worked. Cody would do his punishment while quietly commentating. Now I'm doing push-ups. Arms getting tired. Sergeant Webb's boots need polishing. It drove everyone insane. During chow, Cody would describe his food. During marches, he'd narrate the scenery. During inspections, he'd whisper observations about everyone's uniforms. Sergeant Webb called him into his office one evening. We figured Cody was getting recycled to another platoon. Instead, Webb came out with this strange smile. Whitmore, since you love talking so much, you're now the official platoon narrator. Every formation, every training event, you will provide live commentary. Out loud. Full volume. We thought it was a joke. It wasn't. Next morning, 5 a.m. formation. Cody stood at the front with Webb's permission. Had to narrate everything happening in third person. The platoon stands at attention. Private Preston looks half asleep. Private Aldrich has his boots on wrong feet. The morning air smells like regret and floor wax. First day was hilarious. Everyone laughing at Cody's commentary. He was loving the attention, hamming it up. Drill Sergeant Webb approaches with purpose. His campaign cover sits perfectly level. His disappointment is visible from space. By day 2, it stopped being funny. Cody had to narrate during PT, during classroom instruction, during meals. His voice grew hoarse. His enthusiasm faded. The platoon does jumping jacks. This narrator's legs are burning. Private Whitmore questions his life choices. Day 3, Cody was miserable. Talking non-stop for 16 hours straight destroys your throat and your spirit. He started speaking in monotone, barely above a whisper. Lunch is served. It's mystery meat again. Nobody is surprised. Webb wouldn't let him stop. Louder, Whitmore. The whole platoon needs to hear their narrator. Day 4, something changed. Cody went completely silent during personal time. Just sat on his bunk, mouth closed, eyes distant. We'd never seen him not talking. Preston tried to start conversation. Cody just shook his head and pointed at his throat. Day 5, Webb ended the punishment. Called Cody forward at morning formation. Whitmore, you learned your lesson? Cody opened his mouth to respond, then stopped himself. Just nodded instead. Use your words, Private. Yes, Sergeant. 2 words. Quiet. Controlled. From that day forward, Cody barely spoke. Only answered direct questions. Never narrated anything again. The constant commentary completely stopped. We asked him about it weeks later. He said something that stuck with me. Talking was my nervous habit. Never realized how exhausting it was for everyone else until I had to do it professionally. Webb made me hear myself the way you all heard me. Cody became the quietest soldier in our platoon. Graduated basic with commendations for discipline and focus. 10 years later, I ran into him at a veterans event. He's a therapist now. Specializes in helping people with compulsive behaviors. I use Webb's techniques sometimes, he told me. Make people amplify their habit until they can't stand it themselves. Works better than telling them to stop. He pulled out his business card. His practice is called Narrate Your Way Out. I laughed. He didn't. Sergeant Webb changed my life with that punishment. Strangest thing anyone ever did to me. Also the most effective. Last year, Cody tracked down Webb, now retired in Florida. Flew down to thank him personally. Webb didn't remember Cody at first. Had trained thousands of soldiers over 30 years. Then Cody started narrating their conversation. The retired drill sergeant looks confused. Recognition slowly dawns on his weathered face. Webb started laughing. Whitmore, the narrator kid, you actually became something. Because of you, Sergeant. Because you made talking so miserable that silence became a gift. Webb keeps Cody's business card in his wallet now. Shows it to people when they ask about his strangest training methods. That kid talked more than anyone I ever met. Turned him into a therapist who teaches people to shut up. Best punishment I ever invented.